YouTube because I forgot YouTube. Damn. Now we're starting YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, guys. Hello. Sorry, I didn't wait for you, but we're playing this beauty, this little cutie, Thea 3. And we are already at the beginning of the campaign. But Uncle, didn't you start the season in time? Well, the season started at 3 a.m. Last night, so I was in bed. But then I woke up, I played a little bit. I got to tier 5, to time travel 5 with Selena because I said, okay, I promised my boys that I will bring Thea 3 on stream. That's what I'm doing right now. Activate Goddess of Deception. Allocate the first nodes. We have 8 nodes because, well, this is not gonna be really ethical to be fair. But I mean, wait, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna steal the build from somebody. We're gonna go for the swap campaign. From Coffee. Coffee is a god, so we can trust him really easily. Welcome everybody, by the way, welcome everybody. Play Torchlight. I would be very curious to see if you decided to join the Thea 3 train, or if you play in the real train, Rehan or Selena, which is, I wasn't seeing it coming, but I mean, Selena leveling, it's incredibly easy. Basically, I have a 0 button build from level 15 until the end of the game. So cool. So, very curious to see what everybody's gonna play tomorrow, because today is the first day, so we need to still see. Wow. I mean, maybe I need to check the damage. Just cruising. I'm not spending points just to show how ethical I am. But yeah, I should be spending points. That's my power. Okay, we're gonna use at least the movement skill, right? Link. Easy. Put that on W. Perfect. Sooner or later, we're gonna spec those points. But for now, there's no need. Just going and going and going. I want to see if I can make it in one stream to get 2 maps. Probably I could be able to. If I don't stop myself too many times. I just follow the build to the T. Yeah, I need to be careful with the damage I take because sometimes I'm overconfident in the damage that I have, that I feel more damage output equal less defense, but yeah. I don't want to die many times just because I am lazy. Yeah, there's so many items. Try to skip some of these monsters. It's not, we don't need to kill all of them. Leveling in Last Epoch is way smoother than many other video games. So there is no real need to kill every little pack of monsters. This is the playlist that every time plays 3 songs. So sooner or later we're going to move away from this. Otherwise it's annoying as hell. I'm gonna have a look to something else. Oh, not now. It was a losing game. And again, I remember to everybody watching from YouTube, you shouldn't be able to listen to the music that I'm playing because it's only for Twitch due to some specific algorithm not being able to recognize copyrighted and non-copyrighted music on YouTube. So, yeah. Unfortunately, if you hear me singing without any music, I'm not a crazy person. Well, not I am a crazy person, but I'm not as crazy as somebody that would sing without music. I'm just having music in my ears, so it comes natural to sing. That's the reason. What is that? Okay, now we still need to get our power, guys. As I said, we have nodes to allocate. We have everything to do. We haven't even kept any items so far. We are just trying to zoom, get to the next zones. But yeah, as you can see, we are really doing quite a lot of damage. We're leveling without any problem. And if I get more power, this will become a joke, pretty much. Then the game become all of a sudden very complicated later on. So it's not that it's always easy. This game gets difficult later on. And some of these bosses I've never done it because they're pretty annoying and require quite a lot of farming, but I always play at least a month or two of the current league. Farm a lot of Elementium, which is the main currency in the game. Did I forget something? No. Level 7, the zone is level 6. Yeah, you see, it's impossible for me to just be under-leveled in this game because I always, even if I'm trying to skip stuff, I always get to the point where I'm ahead, you know? It's pretty crazy. As you can see, the damage is insane. The skills deal damage. Terra is a Terra skill, one of those specific terrain in Last Epoch. In Last Epoch, in Torchlight. So what is the outfit? The skill effect? I got the blink thingy. Ooh, the Blasphemer. Come again? Damn. The Reaper. That's cool. Is this game pay to win? No, it's not pay to win in... Okay, so let's put it this way. If you consider Path of Exile a pay to win game, then this game is also a pay to win. Is that fair? So there is a mechanic that probably you will see in a bit, which consists of finding some special pet from the shop. And those pets provide with some player power for sure, but it's mostly the convenience of those pets are mostly quality of life. Some of them, they really provide power though, so that's true. But let's put it this way. I used to play another game called Undecember. And I know that now they changed quite a lot in the formula, so don't quote me on this. But when I used to play that game at the first release, that one to me was a real pay-to-win game, because you were arriving to a point where basically you couldn't even play the game. You couldn't progress unless you were swiping for some materials or some stuff. The game was capping you at the point where if you want to continue with the simple story and going on, people that was paying money or buying the battle passes, they were advantaged, they could do it, and everybody else have to just farm way slower, and they couldn't continue the campaign. I was literally stuck in a campaign because I was missing some materials that everybody else could buy from a shop. So that to me is a pay to win, is a real pay to win. If you have some advantage, even economically, into the game, but it's not completely cutting you out of the content of the game, in my opinion, yeah, it's probably still pay to win. Hey, we had this conversation with Don Crown. Oh my god. So yeah, it's still pay to win. It's true, but it's definitely less evil as a pay to win. Similar to what Path of Exile does with stash tabs that way. If you consider the game is free to play, but you need to buy the stash tabs in order to trade, in order to collect all these different kind of items the game offer, well, that's pay to win too in a way. But at that point, there are very few non-pay to win games out there. Most of them will be pay to win. So we have 12 points. I'm gonna start putting some of them in here because we need some power. We're going for a cast speed, one movement speed I think is better. Erosion damage. No, it's only one here. Well, too late, I guess. And that's it. First mixture. We got the deterioration chance, bro. Wait, our skill has changed. We need to also keep items because we are basically naked for now. I think we have our first trove. The second trove is where tier 3 actually start the power spike because we get so much stuff from the second trove level 27. We get erosion, +1 erosion skills on scepters, if I remember well. And we get the basically the focus blessing and so on, all those charges ring. So that's a huge power spike for our Thea. Let's put some item on before I'm going to the trove because we are literally naked. Also skill. Passivation. Undivide. Ah, I already had that. Yeah. No. And this one, corruption level 20. Perfect. Wow. Holy. Are we going for stuff or double scepter? Probably double scepter, double wand, whatever. And just shield, I suppose. Oh, wow. Got already 2 upgrades on the weapon. So a belt. More boots. And shield again. 3 upgrades on the weapon. Damn. That erosion damage we found, it's insane at this level. Right, first row. What we got? The helmet and those rings. We don't really care because we care about the rings in the next one. Wow, the damage is already to the roof. Bro, the damage. Bro, the damage. We're gonna see at the boss, but this damage is already crazy. Boss? Deleted. Let's farm it again once more. And we're gonna develop this into mind control later on, which is gonna be super fun too, because mind control is basically like going back to my Selena. Three talent points, bro. Additional self deterioration next. Yeah, we go ahead. We go ahead. We should be able to. We should be able to go ahead. I don't know if I want to go completely dot or using the deterioration mechanic of Thea, because I think at the moment everybody's going for mind control. Maybe the deterioration stuff could become interesting in endgame, like later on. But to me, that's an interesting mechanic, and considering that there are new buffs on two-handed weapons, I was considering keeping a big hammer on tier 3 and just smiting everything down with deterioration effects. But maybe not for leveling, maybe it's good for later on, after campaign. Try to go as fast as possible, but I want to also grab some items at the moment, because if I skip too many zones, I will find myself like in Rax position during the race. I skipped too many, and he was like 12 level ahead, and he couldn't kill monsters. And I mean, the monsters were not giving him XP, and it was difficult for him to kill them as well. So It was a huge amount of frustration for no reason because he wasn't getting any XP. I don't want to find myself in that situation. I'm always over-leveled when I am entering some zone, which probably is not great, it's not efficient, but at the same time, I don't feel the need to min-max it to the point to be 10 level below. That's a little bit too much. Audio stream current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. Holy shit, on YouTube. We're having some problems. What the fuck? Let me listen to myself. I am... What? No, I think the audio is fine. How do I... I don't know. Yeah, this is me. All right, whatever. There is something that was telling... YouTube was telling me something, but keep going. Let's keep going. I can hear myself, so the other probably is not the greatest quality. That's probably what I wanted to say. But I don't know how to fix it from there. Oh my god, this zone. Why they put the NPC with these enemies that they jump on you when you try to talk to him, so you need to talk to him multiple times? That's cruel. Sorry guys if I keep putting the maps on the screen. I'll try to do it less and less. I promise. I'm just used to watch the map every time I'm playing any ARPG. Alright, we got the last point here. We need 4 more points. We have 2, and 2 points are gonna go here and here. We need 2 more points for our next step, and then we're gonna go into the next part of the tree, next branch of the tree. We're already level 14, but in no time we're gonna be level 40. 4-0. Watch me. Watch me. Not a speed tester, a speed gamer, but I've played this game quite a bit. And the campaign to me is something I do every time. And by the way, we might have to do this kind of campaign multiple times on stream, because I have also the urge to to try other characters like I always do in every RPG. But I'm really, let me say really hoping for Rosa to rise again. So I'm gonna level a Rosa. Maybe I'm gonna go self-trauma like I used to be a long time ago. I'm gonna try to make the self-trauma Rosa work again. That was such a fun build. It was pretty much immortal to everything. Was able to clear the endgame bosses. I think I used to play it during the Sailor season or something like that. I don't remember, but it was so fun. It's one of the most fun builds I played. I want Rosa to shine again, either in that form or another similar form. Who knows? We'll see. Definitely want to play Rosa. I have my Selena already level 82, 83. We're gonna have our Thea 3 tonight, reaching at least level 60 to get into maps, but then we're gonna play more of this definitely, and then I definitely want to play Rosa. And maybe, just maybe, because I have already 2 or 3 different one or different season, maybe a Rehan, maybe. I don't promise because we have already Milky, the Rehan enthusiast, and I think Mike One Up as well. They both play Train Rehan. But you know, sometimes I like to play Train, so... The thing is that when I have Mind Control, Selena with Gale Wind, how is it called? Gale Wind? Forgot the name of the skill already. So yeah, when I have those, there's 0 bottom build, pretty much like Train. Why should I play something else, you know? There is no reason if they perform well. So we're gonna figure this out little by little together. Let me finish my tea. Pick the quest board to follow the path. Okay, what do we have here? 2 more nodes, we get our talent. Bam. Bam. Forbidden power. So much power. Power. Pact Spirit. Oh, we need this one. We need to pull for this one. We're definitely gonna get it because either this or the other one. Who knows? Yeah, we don't have this one though. So we need to go for something spell. Something survival, no. Persistent, no. Erosion. I don't have any erosion pet, guys. How am I gonna do? I'm basically free to play. This one, double spell damage and cast speed. Maybe this one. Major talent don't get bonus +1 of it to additional damage. I mean, maybe you're gonna go for the Worm's Daughter. Better than nothing, I guess. Better than being naked, boys. Even if Thea 3 naked, is it gonna be any, you know, non-PG-13 version of Thea 3 on the internet soon? I don't know. I guess that the developer are trying to lean into that kind of audience. No, I'm not complaining. It could be interesting. But you know what could be even more interesting? Some real-life cosplay of Thea 3. That could be even more interesting. I actually need to ask one of my friends that she's a cosplayer. I need to ask her, hey, would you do this? She's definitely gonna do it. But, I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit too much. I mean, she's a lady of church. Thea Blasphemer is pretty much a lady from the church. Or a widow. One of the two. I don't know her story, to be honest. I don't know if there is a lore for each character that goes very deep. Maybe there is. One day I will figure this out. I don't think even we have some lore expert of Torchlight. Is there space for that? It would be interesting to know if there is any space for lore guys like Kitten Cat Noodle on Path of Exile or Akolon and Pyromancer on World of Warcraft. You know, those guys, they play the game, but they mostly make theories about characters and story developments and stuff. We have nothing like that in in Torchlight. That's a bit sad. We need that. We need that kind of stuff. We need that energy to give context to people. Or maybe there are, but they're only Chinese or Korean, and that's why I don't know them. It could be also the thing. Let me see if there is any item that I should keep. Wait, what was this change of music all of a sudden? What the hell? I don't know. Tenacity Blessing. Do we have anything that goes beyond? Give me way more power. This is damage. Damage is always good. This is more damage. I can't wait to get the +1 scepters though. Those one are gonna be insane together with the rings. I don't think we have anything here. This ring though. Yeah, I'm getting too much stuff. The inventory management could be faster. I agree with you guys. Yes, that's true. Also points. Level 21 we unlock, or we are level 17. Wait, what? We haven't unlocked yet the thingy. Because we have all the points from my previous character. True. I keep forgetting that. We are way ahead of the curve at the moment. Way ahead of the curve. We start skipping some stuff because we are too leveled up. Too oiled up. By the way, guys, for everybody in chat that is the first time here, just don't be shy. The community is nice. They just like to spam emotes and meme. That's what they do. That's what I train them to do, because I don't like those chats where people just write essays of text. This is a disco club. We dance, we play music, we listen to music. So don't be worried. Just say hi. I'm not gonna bite you. The chat is not gonna bite you. We dance. We dance a lot. You know that we dance? You wanna dance, guys? Do la la la. And yeah, pretty much that's what we do. Let me see. Sorry guys, I'm checking something on the other screen. Thank you for the follow. Yeah,
Herber7_Armarium is now following.
I would appreciate if you could follow the channel. So please, don't be shy and follow the channel. Very
mean heavyweight is now following.
Thank you very much for the follow. I will probably not be able to read all of your names whenever you follow, but I'll try to do my best. Okay, one more point. Where is this point going here? We have 2 more points. We have more points than points we need to allocate. Perfect. We're gonna save them for the next part of the tree. I'm a little bit worried about my streaming on YouTube. That's why I'm checking. Recommend bitrate. But when I change my settings, output. Thank you for the follow.
Degenerative_winch is now following.
Streaming. Audio bitrate. Where is the bitrate from OBS? I can find it. Sorry guys. I hope people from YouTube will be. Ooh. Is this the trove already? Is this that trove already? No, it's not. It's the boots. It's the boots. We get this. No, we don't need that. We need these boots. Not their threaders, right? Maybe they are threaders because of Terra skills. Yeah, they're threaders. Maybe they're threaders. If I ever die, my father will be. Thank you for the follow, boys. Thank you.
Customer is Karok. It is now following. At the moment we are a little bit slow running. Luckily we have blink. One more level for the next branch of the tree. But yeah, as soon as we get a couple of items and stuff. Did we get them? Wait, because I exit, but now we got the grace boots. We want the threaders, right? This one are okay, but I want the other ones because I think their threaders should be better. As long as this gave me 100% XP, I'm fine running twice. But please give me the air threaders. I want those boots. Wait, did I enter the same? Wait, what? I didn't reset it? Ah, because I need to reset it at the end? Bro. What? Wasting a huge amount of time. I see. Well, if I was in a race environment, that would be real bad. Like rerunning a full trobe for no XP gain. Well done, Mord. Well done, Uncle Mord. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Under the sea. Where are you now? Inside the bee. I'm faded. I'm faded. So lost. I'm faded. Yeah, I used to be a singer in a group, right? Clearly you can see that. I re-entered the trope, maybe I shouldn't. No, we got a belt. This one is good. This one is better. This one is... Wait, what? One energy shield, non armor. Not armor. This one? No. 12 damage though. This is a blessing for now. Okay. Thank you for the follow again, boys. Thank you.
L0 only
_
license C4 is now following.
Are we taking the desire? Not really. It's still life, but doesn't give me anything interesting. We're gonna keep it just for the memes, but it's not really an item I wanted. I need the air threaders. Can I get the air threaders? Give me the threads. Come on. Come on. Level 21. We should be able now to branch into the other tree. From the previous level, actually, but I forgot. Wait. Why I get lost? Bro. That's why I need the map every time on screen, because I get lost without the map. I can't watch top left. For some reason, my brain, my Path of Exile brain doesn't allow me to watch top left. Another one. Ooh. We don't need the fence for now. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna trash that. This one? No. No. As the song says, no. Not even slightly close. I mean, unlucky, I guess. We can't keep going because now XP is gonna be way lower and it's pointless to just farm for air threaders and not progressing. Wait, are we killing the boss already? No, wait, give me. Are we going to show the monster? Wait, what is the next one first? Hold on. Stay there, boys. We have a major problem. It's Warlock first. No. Wait. What? Seems like it's Shadow Master first. Why doesn't show me here the talents? Oh. Shadow Master first.
Anak Zero
Birth,
Mystic __ Loincloth is now
Interest and
following.
Belief. And then we get the new talent here. Indifference. And Dirty Tricks. Cool. Thank you for the follow, boys. Thank you for the follow. Exactly. People G, upshift. People G. Precisely. In your lot, in your go. Okay, so Shadow Master first. Erosion damage, we like it. Erosion damage, we love it. And that's it for now. And what we got here, some skill to level up. Pact, how to allocate, easy. Ooh. A new link, control spell, but it's level 27. So we can't really get it now. Residue. Well, yeah, there is no other option. Because this key should become bloody steps, huh? Yeah, let's do this. We drop that. We have blink. We have corruption. And Path of Flames. Ooh. By the way, Path of Flames I should be able to automate it. Am I wrong? Is it possible to automate Path of Flames? No, we need to keep it down. We need to keep Path of Flames down. That's annoying. We can automate, I think, only the main skill. Thanks for the follow again, boys.
Intensive
thank
Clarity
you.
is now following.
The damage we are dealing is already absurd. Let me tell you. This boss is one of the longest bosses in the whole game. Because of this mechanic that has two phases, you spawn the ads and you have to just wait and wait and wait and wait. It's not a difficult boss, but the damage we're dealing is already so high that we instant phase him twice without even him being able to take one shot. And I thank him, and I think the slam he also did, so pretty much we destroyed him. This is the power of the thighs, boys. Power of the thighs. We love thighs. Thighs 3. Yeah, control spell is still level 27. Why am I even looking? I'm still looking. Everybody looking. Maddie is looking as well. The final countdown. I mean, I thought Selena was already pretty much a cheat for leveling, but this seems to be probably even better because of the damage. Damage is so high. But I need to remember to press the Path of Flames. Path of Flames just deletes everything that is behind me. I'm gonna change music soon, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't even know if I need to talk to the Robo guy. Another follow, guys. Thank you very
Mix
much.
is now
I will say
following.
thank you to all of you later on, because right now, as you can see, I'm trying to focus on the game. Otherwise, I'm gonna be super behind, and I want to try to finish the campaign by the end of the stream. Forgot that one over there. I know. This is the second base, let's call it. Am I going in the right direction? No, of course not. And I already played this less than 12 hours ago, but damn. I promise I will change the music soon. It's a losing game. And that's part of exile. Loving part of exile is a losing game. That doesn't work. What do you think, guys? Part of exile will be able with the next patches to get back on the top, or is it gonna be a major fiasco for this 0.2 and we need to wait for 0.3? It seems like they are trying still to update, because I mean they have to, but I don't know. I've seen what they're talking about. I was expecting the Wisps buff happening in this patch 0.2.f. Thank you for the follow.
Joker's sobbing is now following.
And now there are so many other games to play that when are they gonna do the changes?
Beguiling Hatch is now following.
It's probably gonna be after they come back from Easter. I don't think they're gonna release the patch before Easter. That would be tonight. I don't see a way they release a patch tonight after they released already the previous patch. What was it? 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago, I think. But maybe they try to speed up and do it to leave us with Easter at least with some content that some people might still explore. I don't know. Very unlikely, because a lot of people are on the Last Epoch train or on this game, or some other people just literally change game completely. they can't be bothered. They're gonna probably come back straight for a major patch, not for this small one. I'm talking about people like Shroud, people like bigger streamer that were very hyped for the game, and they got a little bit let down. Wait. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you
Pronounced
all.
Culvert
I
is now
appreciate
following.
that. Soon I'm gonna also reinstitute my Discord, which at the moment is closed for renovation. It's gonna happen, don't worry. Yeah, I see a lot of despair around about Path of Exile 2. And people are trying to find some other games to play. I mean, Last Epoch came out at the right moment. In the worst moment possible for Path of Exile 2 is the best win for Last Epoch. They released also a very good content, by the way, a very good new season. So let me say, they deserve the player they have right now, and even if we waited 1 year, they released good stuff.
Trick Legal Chaos is now
In my
following.
opinion, also Torchlight has done a good job. This league might be a little bit familiar to many of us, but still, they put it in their own style. It's not completely given, and I think that Torchlight is pretty much what Path of Exile could have been. A very high-octane gameplay with still deep mechanics where you need to learn stuff, and but still with giving you pretty much an infinite amount of player progression, which is precise. This is exactly what Torchlight is. Torchlight is an infinite amount of player progression if you are willing to play enough. And maybe right now Path of Exile is going through that phase where, because it's early access, we are a little bit let down, but it's only because they need to release more stuff. $25, still not 27. Not happening. No. But biting cold doesn't really matter for me. I mean, I'm keeping all the uniques because it might come useful later on for some other characters. To find the Trove level 27 so that we don't have to worry anymore about the weapons. It says that this one is better, but I'm not so sure. Strength, attack and cast speed. Thanks for the follow.
Kalmuk Vortex is now following.
This one, speed and full energy shield. Wait. What? Did I miss the quest? Did I have to go there? I didn't remember. Ah, because I need to go across the room here. Forgot. I forgot. I promise I've done this quest already less than 12 hours ago. I can show you my character is level 83, 82. So. But I still sometimes forget about the quests and stuff. I'm just going autopilot and I get sidetracked. Used to know. For the progression of the economy, for the Atlas, let's call it Atlas, but it's not. It's I don't remember the name of the mechanic system, the full tree. Anyway, I was going for memories and cube. That should pay off very well early game. But I was listening to people complaining about Canvas being bugged. I don't know if they fixed it. Because Canvas could be very profitable too. And the other one that I really don't want to do, but apparently is gonna be super good this league is Arcana. I really don't like Arcana, but apparently this league is gonna be insane because of the Kismet. So we will have to figure that out later on. Almost level 27, we get a new support skill. There we go. Control. 27% more damage. Yes, we like it. Sorry if I'm being silent right now, but I'm focusing, trying to remember the exact places where I need to go. And how to skip some stuff. I probably should skip this because they don't give
Fruitful
a lot
underscore
of
Skyleg is now following.
City. I have 3,000 gold though. I need to go to the city because I'm pretty sure that it's shut down for no gold. Probably should go now and check. At least to give them some gold to work, because otherwise we're wasting resources, wasting time mostly. Let's see. Three points in deterioration. Extended duration. Quick mobility. We don't have a more packed, right? No. Let's see the city. We can upgrade stuff, apparently. Can we upgrade this? No, we need more, way more. 220. This one? Why it's in red? Because we could upgrade this, but it's in red. I don't get it. Probably because I'm too low level myself. I need to do it with my other character. Ah, we have more people to assign. Why? In the showcase they were all cute cat girls. Now I have only dudes. This is not good. This is not good. This one is sleeping. What is that? Ah, but this one is coming back, so we don't want to now. We're gonna pick it up on the other guy. Let me see if I can assign one more guy here in the apron. No, not in the apron, in the logistical. No. Okay, at least I gave some gold. They can enjoy themselves. I really wish part of EXILE 2 was having a leveling system like this one in Torchlight, to be honest. Because this one is fun. I never feel scared about leveling up, leveling a new character in Torchlight. I think in the past 3 seasons I level up 6 characters per season. And what I used to do is I'm leveling up during campaign at least. I'm trying to do the campaign with most of my characters that I want to play immediately. For example, I think last season I've done, I leveled up the new character, Selena. No, it wasn't Selena. It was Iris. I level up Iris, I level up Ryan, I level up Yuga 2, and I think there was another one. And I level them up all of them day one. Because at least I'm done with the campaign. I already have let's say a template from where to start if I want to play a new build. And then if my main character, I'm getting bored, I want to switch, I can play my second character already because I don't have to redo the whole campaign. I already have it after the campaign. I can just test stuff on it. But the idea that NeverSync was bringing, I think was pretty interesting because it's something that is picking from this game, like a consumable, maybe super rare, that you find in maps or endgame bosses. And this consumable allow you to, once you have your main character reaching level 80, it allow you to have a new character that can completely skip the campaign and get to level 60 something, 60, 70, I don't know. That would be great. That would be actually a great way to do it. The problem is, of course, is going to be RMT involved. So maybe that's why they are worried to do something like that. But I think that's a great idea. I will make even the Path of Exile 2 campaign that is very long, that it will make it smoother. Because you know that you need to do it once every league, but at least once you do it that time, you're then gonna buy this item, and you're not gonna do it with any other character every season. Otherwise, honestly, I don't see many people coming back every season willing to re-level the whole campaign. And we still don't know about the next 3 acts of the campaign, by the way. Because, yeah, there are 3 more acts that might be even longer than Act 3. So having something that allow you to skip it, or skip some part of it at least. Okay, Trove level 27, boys. Here we go. We want no. Do we want the Burning Fire? No. So it's not this one. Here we get the Scepter. Scepter is still okay because we have the erosion damage. So if we get the Scepter, we are happy. Okay, we're gonna swap music after I finish this one because, yeah, the song is starting to get on my nerves. Why some of these playlists, they have the same song over and over? At least they should change some song. They're always the same one at least 2 or 3 times, like this one. In how many playlists we have this song with different beats? Really? Wow. Everything that kills me makes me still alive. Okay, time to change music. Got the Burning Fire. Burning Fire is good for defense, but we need the Scepter. Spell damage erosion, huh? Fall damage, 30% erosion. It drowns me. Intelligence erosion, cold, no. Maybe I've been. Okay, we're gonna do it. We want the Scepter. We want the Scepter real bad. Forgot about swapping, changing the music though. Music! Get me out of the music! The music loop. Scepter. I got it. We got it. At least we got the scepter. We need 2 of these though. That was 1. How many attempts for the second one? Gonna find out. Another real sudden change from one song to another one. The hell? That was really not a mix, it was just a cut with a hatchet and move to the next song. Damn, that was wild. Okay. Not the scepter. I hope it's not gonna take me forever. What are we going for? Erosion. Erosion. Then we start digging into erosion here. We get to erosion skills. Dirt. I don't know how possible is it to level only through troves and skipping everything though. It should be kind of doable. You basically skip the most of the monster, you over level a zone, you go to the next trove, and troves are, you say troves are basically what Path of Exile should do in instead of campaign. They are mini-maps, kind of mini-maps, where you kind of feel like you are... oh, we have bonus XP experience, damn. It's kind of feel like you are in maps, but you're not. At the same time, you get very high XP and some twink items. It's perfect for leveling, and it feels like you are not wasting your time in campaign. Because it feels like mapping. That is something that Path of Exile should replicate. I'm strongly believing in that. And allowing some skips, like you play a trove, the trove bring you in a cave, the This cave has a lot of monsters, some like leveling uniques that you can drop from the boss. And once you defeat 3 different rooms of this cave, you skip from middle act 1 to end of act 2. Then there is another one in act 3 where basically let you skip straight into what is now Cruel act 1 or act 2 even. The beginning of Cruel act 2. And then in act 2, midway Cruel, there is another one that allows you to skip until the end of the campaign. Like doing something like that would be super cool. Wow, another one that I don't have. The Night of Pale Blue. I need to drop this. This is super common. I'm gonna go for the spell generic ones. Or maybe... Okay, now we should be able to keep the 2 scepters and blast. Señorita. Oh my god, 2 points. No, it was only 1. Fuck. Oh no, I put 1. Okay. I put 1. It wants to though. Let me see now. If I keep both of the scepters. 1 and 2 compared to what was it? Well, 1,300. It should be way higher than anything. Okay, but these 2 we're probably not gonna drop them for a long time. 46 erosion plus penetration. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Erosion damage, attack and spells. Too low. Very low roll. Okay, keep going, we keep going, we never stop. Now we have huge damage from the scepters. I still haven't found the rings, huh? Maybe the rings are in the next trove. I remember wrong. Wow, the damage now is insane. Oh boy, the damage now is crazy. Boss. Look at the boss. Look at the boss. Oh. This damage is not ethical at all. And I don't have the right pact spirit. Remember that. I'm basically playing free to play because the pact spirit I'm using are some kind of trashy spell pact spirit that they don't really synergize well with the erosion damage that I'm dealing. So, yeah, I am ethically unethical. I'm literally ethically unethical. Pacifist, trust me, I'm ethically unethical. That's a new term. I just invented it. Look at this boss. He didn't even get in with this bike. He just detonated. Just detonated straight away. Let me go, let me go. Okay, we need to change the music now. Now is the time. Now is the time where we can change the music and find something with more dignity. This is so bad. Nightcore. Well, it's not better, but for now. Then we're gonna change it again. Nightcore at least sometimes has some good stuff. But at least we don't have the same 3 songs getting over and over and over. That was getting to my nerves. So from now on, every weapon is an automatic disenchant because we have the best weapons we can have until endgame, pretty much. With penetration and erosion res, we don't need much more. What we need to get are those rings, though. Those rings are pretty important for us. Look at the damage we're doing on packs. I don't even need to use any other skill. I'm just right-clicking on a pack of mob and they just die. This is Tier 3, boys. Tier 3 with no packed spirit allocated for more erosion damage. This is Tier 3. Boys. Wow. Okay, listen, I'm also 4 level ahead of the zone, but trust me, this doesn't happen with other characters. Even with 4 levels ahead of the zone, this doesn't happen with the other characters I've played in this game. You don't deal all of this damage, okay? So if you say, yeah, you're 37, is only level 33, what it is, it doesn't matter. This doesn't happen with any other character. You deal damage, you deal a lot of damage, but you don't instant phase any boss. You don't automatically kill everything until you get to, at least until you get to the last chapter of the story. That's where you actually start blasting. And the damage become high enough to then get compensated for the health of the minions. But this is crazy. Wait, this song we already listened to it before, and this is another playlist. I'm starting to literally go crazy. I need to change this playlist as well. Need to find some different style of music. Otherwise, we're gonna keep listening to the same 3 songs every time. Give me a second. Look at the boss. Boom! This is how a campaign is fun, when you can do this kind of stuff. Try to do this in Path of Exile 2 during the campaign. On the first character, with no twink items. Impossible to do. And the twink items, you need to buy them on trade and stuff. Here, the game offers you the twink items straight away. We have a little problem now, though. I don't have any healing. I need to start finding some... Yeah, no healing is not cool. Oh my god. Those are the laser beams that I heard about. Apparently, even in endgame, they are very annoying. Yeah, we need to probably put back the healing skill, because I'm not having any regeneration at the moment, and yeah, it can be unhealthy and unwise. But hey boys, we're almost level 55. Only 15 levels remaining before, you know what? Before mind control. And that's where we actually start popping off. Even if I think this skill can basically bring us to the end game really easily. But the mind control is so cozy, that auto target everything, that's super cool. Next point, we get +1 to erosion skills, which means more damage. Exactly, you got it right. This build is basically damage and more damage and more damage and more damage. Pretty much like every Torchlight Infinite build. They are a clusterfuck of multipliers that keep giving more and more and more, and the more multiplied more become more and more and more and more. That's what this game is, and that's why I love it. Whoa, new trove. Tell me that these are the rings. If they are the rings, guys, we're gaming. The first aura, corrosion imbue. Doesn't have any support. Items to double check. Yeah, weapon cannot really compete. No weapon can compete with this. Affliction effect is gonna be super good. I don't think I have an affliction right now. I have the corruption, but I need the chest. Probably the chest is dropping here. I also want to double check the frozen lightning. But this one it's a conversion and a stack of slow for 2 seconds on hit. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna use it, but it's really anti-synergetic with everything. We use it just because we are having a very scuffed run with items, so this at least gives us something. Let's see, what is this? The rings, boys. The rings are here. And Imploration Dagger. Can I use Imploration Dagger? I can use it for mind control, I think. But yeah, we have the rings, and maybe we can get also the Omniscient prototype. Maybe. But what we want is these rings, so we're gonna farm it for a little bit. I should have already one of each type, but I wanna refarm it with this character. I need to read the heroic traits of Thea, because I think we want the focus blessing and agility blessing, because the more we have, something happens when she discount them or something. I need to double check what is it. And luckily this one is very, very fast. Are we gone? Oh, we didn't get we got the knife. The dagger. Okay. Of course I got the one that I didn't want. +1 erosion allocated. 6 more points until the next thingy. We're going for compensation. Yeah, we have so much damage right now. We don't really need to get more damage for a little bit. We can just think about the future. Okay, first ring. Tenacity Blessing. 4% damage reduction. This is the least interesting because you want agility or this is the endurance charge pretty much. So let me go to the hero traits. Where are the hero traits? Gain a divine blessing every 2 seconds in the following order: focus blessing, agility blessing, tenacity blessing. With the trait skill to inflict desecration on enemy with the highest rarity within 15 meters. Converts the effect of affixes that increase the max blessing stacks into effects that reduce the max blessing stack and increase max desecration. So the more max blessing I get, the more max desecration I get. This is max desecration stacked by up to 4 for each type of blessing. Triggers the trait skill and ignores it cooldown when gaining a blessing interval 0.3. So yeah, it's automatic. I don't really need to use it. When I get this one, additional damage, I mean within 6 minutes of the secret target, 30% to explode. This one is the Profane Bloom. Profane Bloom is super cool. So yeah, I want to get the other ring. Let me farm it for a little bit. Now you found me. Don't you worry, I'm all alone. All around me. Level 43, guys, we are flying. I was saying that I didn't know if I could get to the end of the campaign. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to the end of the campaign real soon. We are actually flying. I'm just farming the trove, which is taking long because we're not lucky with the drops. But yeah, the campaign is really approachable. In one sit, real quick. An holy prayer. Agility blessing. This is the one that we want. So I'm installing this. Installing to this guy. And this gives me... Wait. Wait, it says it give me less damage, but it's actually not true. It's actually not true. Because the +1... I could also corrupt this. If I install this, I'm back to the normal level. What? Okay, we're gonna keep the ring, but I'm pretty sure this number here, the tooltip number, is wrong. I'm pretty sure the tooltip number is wrong for the mechanic of Thea. Well, we just use these rings for now. It's more than enough. We just need one of each blessing, so it's not really important which blessing. Which is the other broken part of this new hero. The fact that we don't really care about the blessing. It's just whatever blessing you get, you straight up get more damage. I'm not gonna go for the mechanic because it's gonna slow us down and we're already very slow. Listen to your arm. Okay, this boss. Also, the numbers changes because of my blessings, and that's very weird. Boss is not even... the boss didn't even enter the room. What is this, boys? This is insane. He's just doing his thing, but he's dead already. He doesn't know, but he's dead. And his friends are dead too. Look at this. Boom, boom, bada boom, bada beam, boom, bam. Imagine when I have Profane Bloom. What? I call it Profane Bloom because I don't remember the name of the trade, but when I have Profane Bloom in maps, plus this, boys, this is crazy. Keegan. Well, Keegan is gonna be a problem. I mean, I'm not sure that Keegan will die that fast. Well, more or less. What? Yeah, right. Keegan was deleted by the screen. What? Keegan, do something. No, it doesn't do anything. It's just dead. Poor Keegan. I feel sorry for him. You tried to put yourself in front of Pietri. Unlucky. This character is so strong, it's insane. I guess the endgame items for this character are gonna be super expensive because everybody will want the premium stuff. I don't really know about specific items that I'm thinking, like the Tetris tablets, the Kismet. They're gonna be... Good luck getting those. Okay. Attacking cast with projectile movement. We like movement for sure. It's not the best, but we get that. I mean, the monsters don't even have the time to get out from the sand, they just die. I like it. That's what we like. That's the gameplay. That's the meaningful combat we want, Jonathan. You see the meaningful combat in this game? This is meaningful to me. This is meaningful. I click and everything explodes. This is really meaningful. How can you say that it's not meaningful? But still, Jonathan, in my opinion, you should make your bosses harder. Because at the moment, Path of Exile 2 bosses are difficult for a super total beginner that has never seen them. But once you practice a little bit, and I'm not even talking more than 10 times, most bosses are too easy. So I believe bosses should get harder. Because bosses are actually the fun part of Path of Exile 2, in my opinion, at the moment. And that's the thing, it's not campaign. Campaign, you can try to make it as fun as you want, it's never gonna be fun. And that's just a simple, easy way gamers work. We want to get to the good part of the game, the meaningful part, the meaningful part of the game. It's not about meaningful combat. Jonathan, listen, Jonathan. I'm also putting a full screen. Jonathan, listen to me. It's not about meaningful combat. It's about the meaningful part of the game that gamers want. And the meaningful part of the game is endgame. We want to get to endgame. Alright? Wait, no, don't want to end it. Sorry, that was just I'm here, I didn't leave. I was trying to give an advice to Jonathan Rogers. You can have meaningful combat in endgame. You don't really need to have it during the whole campaign. And definitely you don't need to have it level 1. At level 1, we shouldn't care less about the meaningful combat. We care about killing every small little shitter you're throwing at us without looking at the screen. Level 1, we should be breezing the campaign, destroying everything, playing every skill, because every skill have to be fun. Wait. Oh no, what? And then once you reach endgame, we can have a talk about bosses, endgame bosses being meaningful combat, combos in boss rooms, whatever you want. But campaign is not meaningful. Campaign for most of the gamers, unless you are talking about, and that's for a sales point of view, I can get it. Like the casual gamer that they just buy a game for the story and they just want to experience the story of the game. Okay, fine. They may have it. And then if they really enjoy it, there is New Game Plus for them. If they really want to, they can increase the difficulty. Let's put it this way. But people that is going to play only for the story, they really don't want difficulty. Let me tell you that. They don't want to die. People don't play Dark Souls for the story. Nobody played Dark Souls for the story. Because the story of Dark Souls is super complicated. Only few people in the world, they know everything about it. And even they are not completely sure they know. They think they're still missing most of their points. Story in an ARPG, it's not really what people care about. They care about this, about going fast, deleting monster in front of you, hordes of monster. I want to know that by the end of the day, if I'm coming back from work after 9 hours in the office, I want to know that when I switch on my PC, PlayStation, or whatever, and I'm start playing Path of Exile, I want to know that I'm gonna delete 10,000 monsters and get at least 5,000, let's say 5,000 pieces of loot. That's what I want. So at least one monster in 2 should drop something. It can be a white item, it can be a super cool item, but they need to drop. If I spend half an hour on a white pack of mobs and they don't drop anything, well, something wrong there. We're not too far away from the maps, guys, because we're already level 46. So bear with me. I know that I'm yapping a lot. And most of you might say, just play the game. Why are you talking? Because I need to make some shorts for YouTube. That's why, motherfuckers. You think that I'm just yapping with myself because I am crazy? I am crazy because I'm streaming to imaginary people on Twitch and YouTube. That's what always happens when you approach these things. But yeah, people start from this. They start talking to themselves until somebody will say, hey, that guy is talking about something I care. And in this channel, we don't care about politics. We don't care about the real stuff because the real stuff is already too sad for us. We want to talk about bullshit, games, something that makes us proud, something that makes us happy. All right? Hi, Kuma. What's up? How you doing? New point, twisted belief, +3 erosion skills. Boys, this is the damage we wanted to see. From 2,000 to 4,600 damage. This is getting out of control. I can't stop this girl. This girl is unstoppable. This girl is on fire. Not gonna lie, we could already get to time mark 1 or 2 without any problem with this girl. This is insane. This is how insane Thea 3 is. I mean, I'm trying to check the numbers. 24k. I mean, this is big damage. This damage is really big. In the name of love. Guys, you dancing? So where I'm going with the points? Just need to wait 49. Next level. Well. Ah, okay, now I can. It's just one hit. Okay, cool. I got it. New trove. Are we skipping this? I don't even know what I get from there. I pretty much have everything. I need only a full body armor. Up in the air. Terrain of melee is 55. 55 is when we switch to mind control. Inventory. Let me identify. Oh, we found this desire of survival. We found it in 30 different variation. This is minus 20 movement speed. No, thank you. This is not part of EXILE 2. Gain 80 movement speed when consuming Demolisher's charge. I'm gonna keep it because I don't know the Demolisher charge. I don't think I can use them on Thea. This one is critical strike. Yeah. Rings and weapon, we don't care. This one is attack speed. I don't think so. We're gonna consider that later on we need to craft something as well. So yeah, we can delete everything else. Are we going to the trove? Yeah, we're going. This one is gonna be good for my Terra charge. I mean, this is good for this build. This ring, spell damage for 2 seconds after using a Terra skill. 80%. Cried all broken finger. Holy. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do this trove. We need actually all the 3 items. The broken ring is crazy. That broken ring is insane. I don't even know how much damage is that. 80%. There must be a catch. Ah no, this is not part of EXILE 2. There's no downside in taking something with a lot of damage and a lot of power. Well, 51, boys. Corruption Marrow. Okay, so we got the one that I don't know if it's gonna make it or cut it. Minus 40 recovery speed. Plus 1 stack. I mean, can I give it a shot? Keep this one. We keep this one, even if it's probably worthless. Boys, the damage doesn't stop. It doesn't stop to go up. What is this? Bro. This is starting to become unethical. But not because of free-to-play, pay-to-win, whatever. This is all in-game stuff that everybody can do. Well, need to buy the Battle Pass because Thea 3 is on Battle Pass, okay? So yeah, okay, Battle Pass. $15, $16, what it is. But you can achieve stuff like this in this game pretty much with any character that is free-to-play. And again, later on, maybe if I have time, I'll show you Selena. If not tonight, I will show you definitely tomorrow. And I'll show you how Selena can break everything as well. Skill area damage. I'm gonna use it now. We want the broken finger. Even if it's a finger, so... But it's gonna be useful for other builds. I want to have one copy of that. Chain again. Come on, give me the broken finger. No, don't break me a finger. I'm on the ring. I need my finger to play video games, so it's important. Oh, really? Bro. It's a simple build. We click, everything explode. I feel so good about this. I could do this all day. And remember, in 2 levels, we could actually go for a 0-click build that destroy everything around me. That's even more satisfying in my opinion. And it's meaningful. It's definitely meaningful combat. Another chain! Whatever. We don't take that ring. We already have our charges ring. We don't care about that. Thanks for the follow.
Red underscore head dash is now following.
Red hair dash. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, we just go to the end game. Come on. So this is the place where we need to kill. Well, we need to get into the zone before the final bosses. Oh, no. We're still before that. Okay. We have so much damage. It's insane. I'm not used to have so much damage in an end of the campaign. This is crazy. I mean, not this amount of damage. An holy prayer? That used to be good. The problem is we have all the slots at the moment occupied by other stuff, so our rings are gonna be super expensive in endgame. And I'm talking about after tier 7. Until tier 7 we're gonna use exactly these rings and these scepters. It's gonna be difficult to swap them. I'm gonna be glued to my character. Oh. And we are still without 2 major traits. And the traits from the hero traits. I don't know what this build work can become, but it seems like it can become a monster. I've played some very strong character in the past in previous seasons. This season they gave us so many tools that I think pretty much every single character has some unique crazy stuff to play with. That's why I'm gonna try to play some off-meta build as well. As I said, I want to play, maybe I will play also some Gemma 3, because I've heard the Gemma 3 endgame build with stacking curses seems to be very popular, and I never played it, so I want to see what it is. Must be pretty expensive though. So I don't know, but did I take the buff? I hope I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Hayden. The annoying part in the next map is gonna be just finding the right direction in this kind of labyrinth that it is. That's the only annoying part. And then we are in mobs. Cool! We got Profane Bloom. It's over. It's over, guys. It's definitely over. We got the explosion. AoE explosions. It's over. The game is so easy. Wait! Focus Blessing. Instead of the Tenacity one. We are keep getting more and more and more damage. This is insane. This is not real. Let's go. Imagine with Profane Bloom. And we got it. Master level 50. We are over leveled, but still, nothing can stop me. I don't even remember if there are rings with +2 charges of focus blessing and stuff. There must be. If they are, this league, they're gonna be 100k FE each. I don't even wanna know. The slates. Let's check the trade later. I want to see the trade. The slates are gonna be super expensive. Holy. That's why I think my Selena is probably gonna be the one that I will level more. Because at least I'm not gonna spend 100k FE. Wait, what? Ah, I forgot about this. I think there are only 3-4 maps left before getting to endgame. Also, we need to start thinking about so much damage, but what about the defenses of this character? I haven't checked any other build to see if there is any defense layer that we can have. It seems like our defense is basically detonating everything. So a very, very straight plan. We kill stuff. Full stop. There's no other plan. The plan is attack. Attack, attack, attack. Pa-pa-da-pa-da-pa-da-pam. Come on. Where is the... What? Come on. So many items. This part of the mechanic drops so many items. That is pretty cool. This was what Wisps should be in Path of Exile 2. Wisp should be that. Cross this new divide. We could move to mind control now. It might be the time. I don't know if I want to do it. Because for now, this build works. I need to see the numbers. And I'm going to do that off stream because I need to check several different other builds. But I'm going to reach map with this one to show that this works without Pact Spirit. Without powerful Pact Spirit, we basically have the basic ones that are not really giving us any good stuff for our build. So this is a demonstration that the pay-to-win aspects of this game are not in any way possible precluding you from having fun and doing crazy stuff with your build. This is basically free to play. You can play the game like this. For all the haters, just try to open your mind and give it a shot. You don't need to pay anything. You might not play with the last character if you don't want to buy the battle pass. Okay, fine. Try the other 21 classes. 21 classes. I'm sure you will find at least 2 or 3 that you like and they're very strong. I am absolutely certain about that. Come on, open up. Here it should be the last robe. Oh, no. Before we have the 2 role players here. The mini boss in the middle. Open. Okay, boss here. Then Trove, then last boss. We're almost there, boys. How many hours of stream? 2.5. And I didn't start immediately, so it's basically 2 hours. It's gonna be 2.5 hours when I finish. So yeah, 2.5 hours playing very chill, without too many rushing moments. Being very unlucky with the Forbidden Trove, not using the full power that we were given. So the game is super approachable by anybody, even without having played it before. As you can see, I was talking to chat most of the time. I was not even looking at the screen. I died probably once, and just because I was distracted at the beginning when I was a little bit weaker. But yeah, the game is very enjoyable. The character progression doesn't end here. You're gonna see in the next few days, the next streams, we're gonna bring this build and the other two that I have in mind to the top levels. The character progression is really cool during campaign, but gets even better once you're in maps at the end game that we are about to approach right now. Because at the end game, it unlocks so many other aspects, so many other little things that you can tweak to get multiplier of damage. That is so fun. But you need to get there. So the beginning is just getting used to the game a little bit, understanding the different stats, different mechanics. And once you get it and you see everything else that unlocks, it's like Path of Exile, but in a way more than Path of Exile on a power level, because the power level here goes to the roof and breaks the roof and go to Mars, and then break Mars and get out of the freaking galaxy. Okay, that's the difference between any other ARPG and Torchlight Infinite. Torchlight Infinite is incredibly satisfying for character progression. It requires some farming, like every game like this, because in every game you will need to farm maps, right? But once you understand the economy and everything, this game is able to give you will say, I will never play a character this strong in any other video game ever. Once you will finish with a season with this. And that feels good, because it feels that you have spent your resources, your time in a productive way all the way through. Not many games can do that. It's important to spend your time wisely. We're already playing video games, so not the wise choice to play video games. Somebody might say, at least do it in a way that is feels good to spend it. No, rings, we are cool with rings. We are cool with rings. Remember 2 hours ago, our little Thea starting from level 1 zone, and now we are approaching the end of campaign, and she's able to do all of this, okay? So this is the character progression we've been able to achieve in 2 hours. Imagine if you dedicate 2 weeks. But there's gonna be a slowing down of the progression. No. Tomorrow, this character will have 10 times the damage I have right now. Okay? The day after, this character will have 10 times the damage it will have tomorrow. And in a week, this character is gonna have 10 times the damage is having in a couple of days. This is the progression that we like. It's exponential pretty much. And that's why we reach 5 billion, 15 billion, no, not trillion, sorry, 5 trillion in damage in this game. Not billion with B, but trillion. Thousands of billions, okay? But this game allows you to reach thousands of billions of damage. At the moment, my skill tooltip says 11,000. So you understand why I'm saying that it's X 10 times more. Every time, because this is how you reach trillions. And you need to reach trillions, by the way, after a while, because some of the most challenging content require damage and not only mechanics. So you need to reach those kind of numbers. I never reached trillions myself, trillions of damage. Maybe this time. I was on my last build, I was on I think 50 billion. But the concept is the same. I just stopped playing because I was busy with other games and stuff. But the concept is the same. The more you farm in this kind of games, the more you learn how to farm faster. And then you get better items that will give you more power to farm faster so that you can get more power again. And it's all about that. And in this game, the power you get is absurd, so maybe somebody will prefer a slower progression because they find it too much, but trust me, it feels good. It feels good to be powerful. And then you will find encounters that will be difficult. Ooh, the Gus Phantom Sin. We need this one. Holy, this one is gonna destroy me. The monster is gonna be doing me so much damage, is insane. +3 focus blessing, agility blessing, and tenacity blessing. It's about 12% more damage. That's what I was saying. I'm already getting 12% more damage. I was talking about 10x by tomorrow. Maybe by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow evening is gonna be already 20x. Level 58, by the way. Almost level 60. And I don't remember what happened level 60, but something happens. There's just another thingy. Oh, we got the other item. We want the good item. We want the good item. We got the other one. Wait, this one we can use it or not? Mana? No. Well, we can keep it in case, but don't think we need it. Rings? No, we don't care. Once I finish the campaign, guys, I'm gonna have a quick tea break. Gonna be right back. We want the chest piece with 3 blessings. Give me all the blessings. I want all the blessings. There it is. I'm gonna keep this one for now, but this should give us so much more damage, it's insane. Okay, 4 talents. We are done with this. We need to swap thingy. Defense, no. Took everything here. We need 4 more points. We have 2. I don't know if I want to go for the ailments. No. Maybe we're gonna go for energy shield recharge. I don't know. We're gonna keep this for now. Finish the campaign. Ah, we have 1 more aura. 2 more auras. Erosion Enhance. Domain expansion. They took it straight away from domain expansion. I'm Satoru Gojo. Hey, I just became Satoru Gojo. And it's purple. I just realized that it's purple. Oh god. Domain expansion. That's so cool. If they did it on purpose, I love them. Final boss incoming, boys. They're about to finish the campaign in pretty much 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is not fast at all. Most people do it in 1 hour and 40. With this character, probably 1 hour 30 is the record. But yeah, this is the final boss. Rusted Sun. Ah, we have no mana, by the way, for any other skill except the main one. Well, shouldn't be a problem anyway. We have basically just 6 mana to cast our skill, that's it. It's not a big deal. No, we died at the end. No. Cut! This is YouTube. YouTube, turn around. You see nothing. We didn't die the whole thing, and then we died at the end boss for no reason. No, this is so unfair. This is so unfair. Come on, I did a deathless run until the last boss of the campaign. Oh my god. This was an HC, by the way, luckily. Imagine if this was HC. Hardcore. Okay. We need to do an hardcore round one day. Dying at the last boss when he was already dead. He was just in phase. Wow. Hello, lady.
My master. Mine too, by the way. So for people from YouTube, this was MordredOG on Twitch. I hope you enjoyed the run. It was a very fun one. Leave a follow, leave a subscription, like the video, do all the cool stuff, comment with your best anime girl, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. To main expansion. Okay guys, I'm not leaving actually. I'm gonna go make one other tea and I'll be right back. No, actually I need to leave. Sorry guys, I was lying. We are at the end game though. Before I leave, I wanna show you. We're at the end game. Complete this quest, and this is just the end game. Level 59. And I'll show you again to prove my point. Oh no, feature not available. Wait, we need to talk to the guys first. Okay, now we are in endgame. Now we are in endgame. I was lying. Level 59, almost 60. The XP bar is literally there. We can do the maps. We can do all the maps. As you see, I already unlocked Mark 5 because I already have another character, and I want to show you very quickly Selena before I go to bed. Hold on, the game is bitching. Wait, what? I don't know what happened there. So we have our more thighs. Now in endgame was a very smooth run. You can take it back on the VOD or on the video on YouTube that is probably coming out tomorrow. And we have Selena, level 83, our little mermaid, which is also very cute, by the way. I want to show you, before I go to bed, one map with Selena. And then we're going to play more of her. And we're going to try to push her to the end game, the end game bosses. As you can see, she channeled this tornado in front of her. And she just swim. And this is how we clear maps. So this is a level 76 map because of course we are over leveled because of course the progression to get through the maps is way slower than the level progression when you reach this point. But I want to show you one map. It's saying that it's going to be dangerous, of course, because we don't have any defenses. But yeah, as you can see, this is what we do. We don't even see monsters. Well, now because these monsters have more HP, we kind of see them. But in the Time Mark 4, I was basically jumping and walking around, and there were no monsters around. Because they all were dying off screen. And this is a free-to-play hero that anybody can play with no specific pay-to-win features. You just pick the hero, level up with the skill that they give you at the beginning. When you reach the point where you get this little F skill, you switch to Howling Gale as a main skill, and then from there you will keep going and going without even pressing a button. Now I'm not pressing pretty much any button. I'm just jumping and moving, and everything melts. This is Torchlight Infinite. Free to play, totally free to play. One of the best hero in the game. And that's it. Remember to follow me on Twitch, MordredOG on Twitch. And please consider subscribing to support this channel. Have a good day. And this was it from me, guys. This was it from me. Yeah, as I was saying, guys, this was it from me. Anyways, just killing one boss real quick before I leave. This is tough. Oh, finally. Finally found something tougher. Still dying, but at least this one has some HP. Is that anyway? This was one of the mechanic, the final bosses of one of the mechanic. We just destroy her. It's not even funny. We got some good currency. Yeah, this is it from me, boys. Anywaysing, I'm anywaysing. I confirm, I'm anywaysing. I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe, just maybe, just maybe tomorrow I might stream in the afternoon. Still not sure about it. I need to see what I need to do. But most likely I should be free. So I might stream tomorrow. I hope you had fun tonight. I'll catch you tomorrow, boys. Bye. Catch you later. Have fun. Be nice to each other. Follow my channel on YouTube. Follow my YouTube. Follow my Twitter. Follow my Twitch. Follow everywhere. Subscribe. Peace, boys.